Welcome in on this Tuesday. You're watching the Weather Network. I'm meteorologist Jaclyn Whittal. We are going to run the gamut in terms of our weather as we get you out in front of this big system that's pushing through the Pacific Northwest, redeveloping east of the Rockies, and then starts to move in through the east. And that's typically the way our weather works. But this time it's going to be a little different. We have very warm temperatures out ahead of a few systems. We have severe weather potential. Here's our headlines. Multi-day severe storms possible, flash flooding to blizzards. This is all, of course, before Christmas, and I'm calling it the potential for a hot, hot, hot Christmas because people down the extreme south, you know, it's not going to feel very Christmassy. It already is way above seasonal for much of the east. Just get ready for some record-breaking temperatures over the next few days. All right, I want to show you the snowpack out west because it is just building and building, getting a little bit deeper every day as we have winter storm watches, advisories in place still across the west for another batch of snow. So this is taking us from today until Thursday, and you can see some of those high elevations still getting up to about a foot of snow. For example, the Wasatch Mountains just east of Salt Lake City, of course, up through the Cascades, you're looking at another batch of snow, and even a lot of this moisture making it as far south as Southern California. Not, of course, snow, but rain. All right, speaking of rain, heavy rain potentially for basically the Arklatex and then the Arkla miss as we get into tomorrow. So we have a slight risk you can see for portions of southeastern Oklahoma in through northeastern Texas, western Arkansas. But then tomorrow, that is an enhanced risk. That orange that you see from Nashville all the way to Birmingham, Alabama, that is, well, out of a scale out of 6, that's a number 4 on the 6. So look at this. Enhanced means the potential for more widespread damaging winds, heavy potential for rain. We're looking at the potential for supercellular development of storms, so that means isolated storms and even tornadoes. Not nicely timed at all right before our holiday season, obviously. Let's talk a little bit about what the model thinks. So we have a lot of moisture pushing in. You can start to see some of these strong storms develop. This is according to one of our short-range models, kind of a stationary boundary keeping everything kind of soaking wet from about Atlanta back in through portions of Louisiana. And this is today, and of course today, tomorrow, and into Thursday, big travel days through the busiest airport in the country, and that'd be Atlanta. Then we're watching really closely for your Wednesday, that enhanced risk. You can see why. These are strong storms that are starting to pop up through portions of Arkansas and then also Louisiana. We want to keep an eye on you, so keep your smartphone handy, keep that NOAA weather radio handy as well, and keep our app with you at all times for your latest alerts and our website as well. There's the front that moves through, and you can still see another round of storms breaking out along that cold front. I'll have a more detailed look at the analysis for the severe weather threat, plus I'll talk to Dr. Doug about your long range all ahead. Thanks for joining us on the weathernetwork.com. I'm meteorologist Jaclyn Whittal. A holiday severe weather threat is imminent. We are talking about the potential for isolated supercell storms across the deep south, strong damaging winds, hail, flash flooding, and even tornadoes. So not well timed at all as we get into the holiday season. I want to show you the risk area for today. Most of these storms in northeastern Texas will be nocturnal, so that's a good thing because as we lose the daytime heating of our sun, the likeliness of the storms being extremely severe will be less. So that's good news, but still a heads up, keep your smartphone handy, keep those NOAA weather radios handy as well. But this is a slight risk. The better chance for tornadic development will be tomorrow, and you can see the Storm Prediction Center does have what we call an enhanced risk. That's a 4 out of a scale up to 6. So a likeliness for severe weather from about Huntsville, Alabama, back toward Memphis, down through Birmingham, and then let's not forget about this area, the slight risk. Tomorrow we have more ingredients like winds changing direction with height. We call that shear. We also have very high dew points. So that's a lot of moisture in our atmosphere. All of that coming together could make for a messy next few days and active weather. We'll keep you posted here at the Weather Network.